Not really a book buying ban. Well, kind of. Well, not really. Hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. It's the middle of February and I haven't been to the bookstore once this year. So we're going to go to the bookstore. Actually, this is future me telling you that we went to the bookstore because it was dark when I went, so I didn't film an intro, so this is the intro. I've sort of, kind of, maybe put myself on a book buying ban. Not really a book buying ban. Well, kind of. Well, not really. I reorganized my library, and if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I went through every book. I scanned all of them on an app called CLZ Books. Not sponsored, by the way. I just love the app because it keeps track of all of my books and the value of each book. You just scan the barcode and it records it. I'm like at 600 books and I had to get new shelves, so I put those together, took all the books off the shelves and put them back on the shelves and organized them based on genre and author, last name. And then I decided I don't want to do that again anytime soon. So therefore, I have not bought any books. Well, I take that back. I actually have gotten a couple of books from Amazon and I got my Fairy Loot box, but I haven't been to the bookstore. Like physically to the bookstore. And I have so many books on my TBR, so I've been trying not to buy as many. But book shopping is a hobby in and of itself. Anyway, I'm gonna quit yapping and we're gonna go book shopping. Okay, now it is present time and I'm going to show you the books that I bought and you guys will be so proud of me. I only bought 3 books. Wow. And I had a lot on my list and it was crowded. They were out of stock on some of the books that I wanted, but I did get 3. And actually 2 of these weren't even on the list of books that I wanted to get. I think I have a book buying problem. Anyway, so I picked up Picking Daisies on Sundays by Liana Cincotti. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if it's not. I've seen this book on Instagram, but I hadn't picked it up. And honestly, I kind of forgot about it, but then I saw it at the bookstore. It kind of lured me in. This cover is so cute. Look. It's so girly. I love the cover. I do know this is a romance book, but it has best friend and first love crossed out and then fake boyfriend, so apparently this is a fake relationship. It says she had always longed for love until she fell for her childhood best friend. It was the hand-trembling, heart-thumping kind of love that you weren't supposed to feel when you looked at your best friend. But it all ended when Levi didn't feel the same way and Daniela, Daisy, Maria vowed to never see him again. 4 years later, there he is in a crowded West Village bar, just as perfect as ever. Maybe it's the lighting or the way his hair curls above his brow, but when he asks her to be his fake girlfriend for his sister's wedding, she can't bring herself to say no. So yes, we do have a fake relationship, but with old feelings resurfacing at every staged romantic interaction and stolen glance, she begins to wonder if maybe this time she should have protected her heart. Oh, is there gonna be some like heartbreak in this? I don't know. but this cover screams cute and cozy. I picked up another Frida McFadden book, Dear Debbie. This is her newest book that just came out. I have no clue what it's about. I just know that it's going to be a thriller or a psychological thriller or a mystery or something like that. It says, sometimes enough is enough. Debbie Mullen is losing it. For years, she has compiled all of her best advice into her column, Dear Debbie, where the wives of New England come for sympathy and neighborly advice. Through her work, Debbie has heard from countless women who are ignored, belittled, or even abused by their husbands, and Debbie does her best to guide them in the right direction. Or at least she did. These days, Debbie's life seems to be spiraling out of control. She just lost her job, something strange is happening with her teenage daughters, and her husband is keeping secrets according to the tracking app she installed on his phone. Debbie's done being the bigger person. She's done being reasonable and practical. It's time to take her own advice. And now it's time for payback against all the people in her life who deserve it the most. Well, this will be interesting. I do enjoy a good Frida McFadden book, so I can't wait to read this one. And then I got another thriller, My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney, and I've been wanting to read this, and I'm pretty sure this was a new one too. I like the cover on this too. Oh, you hear that? The binding cracking. It says, one house, one husband, two women. Someone is lying. Eden Fox, an artist on the brink of her big break, sets off for a run before her first exhibition. When she returns to her home she recently moved into, Spyglass, an enchanting old house in Hope Falls, nothing is as it should be. Her key doesn't fit. A woman eerily similar to her enters the door, and her husband insists the stranger is his wife. Is this some kind of like parallel dimension thing? 6 months earlier, a reclusive Londoner called Bertie, reeling from a life-changing diagnosis, inherits Spyglass. This unexpected gift from a long-lost grandmother brings her to pretty seaside village of Hope Falls. But then Bertie stumbles upon a shadowy clinic that claims to be able to predict a person's date of death, including her own. Secrets start to unravel, and as the line between truth and lie blurs, Bertie feels compelled to right some old wrongs. Ew. It says, My Husband's Wife is a tangled web of deception, obsession, and mystery that will keep you guessing until the last page. Prepare yourself for the ultimate mind-bending marriage thriller. Step inside Spyglass if you dare to experience a story where nothing is as it seems. I'm like in my thriller mood. Ever since the Housemaid movie came out and I reread it, and then I read the second one, The Housemaid's Secret, I've kind of been in this thriller mood. So I did good. I only got these 3 books, but I also ordered a couple of books from Amazon because A, Books A Million did not have the book I was looking for, and B, I had to order the book club book. Speaking of the book club book for the month of my local book club, First Time I Saw Him by Laura Dave, and this is the second book to The Last Thing He Told Me, and I read that a few years ago, but I'm going to go back and reread it to refresh myself before I read this one. Where is it? I have it over here. Oh, it's right in front of me. So this is the first book. And I really don't remember a whole lot about it. Was it a TV show or a movie came out? And I watched a little bit of it, but that was when it first came out, so I haven't even finished it. I need to really get back into this because I do remember enjoying this, and I do remember it's a thriller. Oh yes, this wife's husband disappears, and a note was smuggled that says protect her, and he has a 16-year-old daughter, but the wife of the man is her stepmother, not her real mother, because her real mother passed away when she was a child. So then the wife figures out her husband's not who he says he was. So then the wife and the teenage girl, stepdaughter, sets out to uncover the truth about what's going on, and the FBI gets involved. It's just this whole thing, and I can't wait to go back and refresh myself on this and read the second one. And then I picked up Blue Sisters by Coco Mellors. This is the book I was trying to find in Books A Million, and it said that they had a limited quantity available, but it wasn't in the fiction section and it wasn't in the other section that they thought it could be, so I ended up ordering it on Amazon. So it's about 3 sisters. I guess their last name is Blue, so it's the 3 Blue sisters, and they're all like brilliant but different and unique in their own way. We have Avery, the oldest daughter, who was a heroin addict and now she's a lawyer. Then you have Bonnie, who was a boxer and is now a bouncer in LA. And then you have Lucky, the youngest sister, who is a model in Paris. And they also had a 4th sister named Nikki, who passed away suddenly and it just kind of left the family reeling, and the family's been in a whole roller coaster since she passed away. Then they all have to go to New York to sell the apartment that they grew up in a year later. And when they get there, they start to deal with childhood disappointments and losing their sister Nikki. And apparently there have been some secrets withheld and kept from each other. This sounds very intriguing to find out what happens. And I can't wait. I like the cover too. Oh, I gotta show you something else. I also picked up the Once Upon a Broken Heart series because everyone talks about how good these are, and I've been wanting to read them, but I could never find the hardcovers anywhere. And all I could find were paperback. Well, I wanted hardback. And I looked on Amazon and they had them and they were on sale. And I haven't read these yet. I just know they're like a romantasy, I think. But I heard they're really good. Once Upon a Broken Heart, The Ballad of Never After, A Curse for True Love. I just think these are so pretty. So if you guys have read these, let me know. I'm excited to read these. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more bookish content. I have a 24-hour readathon coming up, so stay tuned for that. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye. Say bye.